You're listening to the Everything Swallow podcast. Today's podcast is brought to you by Reinke Brothers Halloween Store in downtown Littleton. Visit Reinke Brothers and get everything you need for your Halloween costume this Halloween or anytime during the year for your costume needs. That's Reinke Brothers in downtown Littleton at reinkebrothers.com. Okay, so I have exciting news for you. Reinke Brothers Haunted House, downtown Littleton, tomorrow night, Tuesday night.
Off Prince and Main Street?
Right off of Prince and Main Street at Reinke Brothers Haunted House, Reinke Brothers Costume Store. If you go in there and mention the podcast, Sean Swallow, Shaina Swallow.
Everything Swallow podcast.
Everything Swallow podcast. You will get 2 for 1 on the entry to the haunted house.
That's a good deal.
The haunted house is $22 a person.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, Tuesday night, is the night to go.
Tuesday night, you go in there and you say, "We love Sean and Shaina."
That's right. This was Everything Swallow podcast. Shane and I are going to go as well. We're going to go to the haunted house as well.
What?
We are.
I don't go to haunted
You're going.
houses.
You're doing it, man.
Oh, man.
And then it's buy
Trying
one,
to
get
touch
one.
you in there.
Oh, I'm going to touch you.
It's scary in there. I don't like haunted houses. You're trapped in there.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a trap door in the floor and you fall through.
Trap door, yep. And then there's that giant monster out front. So it's Reinke Brothers Haunted House. Listen, the doors, I'm trying to look it up right now to see what time they open. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. So tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 2 for 1. If you mention the podcast, if you mention either one of our names, the Swallows, Sean and Shane Swallow, it's $20 to get in there. That's crazy.
So you get 2 for 1.
Yep.
So for 3 people can get in for $20.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a good deal.
3 people.
That's a good
2
deal.
Well, yeah, 2 people get in for $20.
Oh, so it's
2
buy
for
one, get one free.
Buy one, get one. 2 for 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You get. So that's awesome. So we'll be there as well. We'll also mention again tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be hanging out there.
It's gonna be awesome. We might even do a podcast from there sometime.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe we can do it as we go through.
Maybe Halloween.
Ooh, fun. Oh, that'd be fun.
Or something like that. We'll just go set up down there and do a podcast.
And that's a Thursday.
Something
Halloween.
like that.
I love that place. If you have not been to Reinke Brothers
Yep.
in downtown Littleton, it's a Halloween shop. It is amazing. And not just because they sell Halloween stuff, but because the entire building is covered in artwork.
Oh, it's muraled.
It is muraled from top to bottom, and the people who have done all those paintings are amazing artists, amazing people.
Pretty much one guy.
Yeah, so you need to go down and check it out, see it, go to the haunted house, buy some Halloween stuff there that you need because they have it all.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom while you're there.
They're super fun.
Yeah. But you still need something for Halloween. I know you do, for your costume, your accessory, whatever it is, something crazy you want for the house. Go there. They may even have rentals available still because they can rent you. They have a rental costume supply like you would not believe.
Yeah.
Make sure and get your Christmas and your Santa costumes now. Get in there. But
Yeah.
come tomorrow night and get 2 for 1 on the haunted house. Good morning.
Good morning.
We survived the Halloween party.
Just barely.
Just barely. Just enough for both of us to have to go right to work.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, you went yesterday and I start today at St. Nick's.
Today at St. Nick's, Shayna's first day at St. Nick's.
Halloween is over. It's Christmas time.
That's right. Get your Christmas on.
At least here at Swallow House.
Right. We switch over now.
We'll ride it out till the end of the month.
Before Thanksgiving, this house will look like Christmas.
Yes. It'll be a little mini St. Nick's.
Yep, that's my goal. I like to have it all up before Thanksgiving.
Yeah?
I like having Thanksgiving dinner around the Christmas decorations.
Oh. I want to have Thanksgiving dinner in the backyard full of leaves.
I know. Well, we'll see.
If the snow doesn't ruin it for us.
Yeah, and if I can hold out long enough to not pick up the leaves.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see, man. The wind that came through Saturday night was like a mini tornado.
It was.
And it took every leaf off the ash tree.
That was so funny.
And none of them landed in the backyard.
Yeah, they all blew away.
That is crazy.
But that means then the neighbor's leaves will blow into my yard. Mm-hmm. That's just how it goes. Mine goes to his comes to mine. I'm surprised by the front porch leaf party.
Me
I've
too.
never seen that happen before. A whole front porch has got like 3 feet of leaves on
They
it.
all gathered there.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I'm tired.
I am also tired.
I'm struggling
Yeah, I can't believe you have to go to work.
all day.
I'm so bummed.
Yeah, me too.
That kills me.
I know. What are you gonna do all day?
I don't know. Well, I'm going to get tags for the car. I got a whole plan.
Yeah, I got it.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna sell Christmas.
But no one wants to hear all my plans are boring.
You need a bow? Come in and see me.
Come get a bow.
I make bows.
Bows. She's a boho.
Beautiful tree toppers,
Yes.
centerpieces,
Yes.
wreaths,
All of them.
garlands,
Garlands.
all of them.
Socks. Mm-hmm. Well, not socks.
Not socks there.
You
I
won't-
sell socks there.
Right, but you don't darn them.
No.
No.
It should be good. I'm super tired. The
Okay.
party was a success.
All right, let's just jump right in and talk about the party.
Yeah, it was so great. There was like 100 people here,
About 100 people.
and throughout the night, which was pretty fun. The last people left at 4:40 in the morning.
Yeah, this morning. Not this morning.
Yesterday morning.
That would have been Sunday morning.
Yep.
Yeah, 4 o'clock Sunday morning. And then I had to be to work at noon.
He went to work at noon, and then some of the people came back and had a second party.
Well, there was still beer left.
Yeah.
And so they felt obligated to kill that keg.
Yeah, so they came back and drank. The boy and his friends, because that's who does it, the young ones.
The young kids only are the ones that can do that.
And I'm sure they feel real good today.
Well, that's not true. I guess the neighbor, he was pounding pretty good beers too, huh?
Yeah, both of the neighbors came over and were here. And then they left like a half hour before you got home.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, they were drunk.
Were they? Well, they had been drinking for 5 hours.
They all had to go lay down.
That makes sense.
And then you came home. We ordered a pizza. We ate the pizza, and went to bed.
Directly to bed.
I think you were asleep by 7:15.
I know that The Simpsons were on the TV, and then I fell asleep,
Yep.
which you hate
I know.
because
Oh, excuse me. You always leave The Simpsons on for me, and you fall asleep. And then I turn it, and you wake up, and you're like, hey, I was watching that.
what happened to Bart?
Yeah.
It was I think I made it all the way through, didn't I? Yeah, I did. No, I did. I remember making it because it was Treehouse of Horrors, number 30, and then that other new show was coming on.
You didn't make it. You
And
just
that's when
woke
you-
up when that other new show was coming on, and that's when I turned the channel.
I just woke up
so
at the
you
end.
did not make it through The Simpsons.
Oh.
I left it on for you just in case. And then when the other stupid cartoon came on, I turned it.
I remember seeing something about the aliens were there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you weren't watching.
No.
You were on your game. What do you care?
And I was on Messenger and talking to people. And then I turned the TV off at 8 when that stupid cartoon came on.
Yeah, that new one, I'm just not sure of it.
Oh, it's dumb.
I tried to watch it a couple times, but I just don't.
Listen, cartoons about rednecks, I think, are outplayed.
Yeah, just watch Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, it's way better.
Yeah, their cartoon is far better.
And funnier,
It is funnier.
you know?
Those
So-
Canadians are hilarious.
But now we're up. We're up
We're up
early.
early,
It's
man. We're doing a
7. Oh,
podcast.
it's 8. I've
8
been
o'clock.
up since 7:30, 7.
My alarm went off at 6, and
7?
I turned it off reset it to 6:30,
And then we got up at 7.
and then reset it again for 7. And then we got up at 7:05.
I just could not get out of bed.
We got to repractice getting up early because we have just been not.
Yeah.
So I am way, way, way out of practice.
I know, but
getting
it's
up
been
early.
nice.
Oh, it's been the most wonderful thing in the world not having to get up early and deal with dicks.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great. I love it. I don't know how I did it for so long, I'll be honest.
Me either. But it was funny because some people came here to the party that you had worked with there at that place. And they even commented on what a huge difference you were.
Yeah, like I'm a different person altogether.
Yeah. You're way happy. You're way fun. You're not beat down.
Everyone says I look taller, which I love. That's the best compliment ever.
Yeah.
Because
To
I've
be
always,
tall.
I've always wanted to be tall.
I know. You're so short.
My dad was tall, and he would make fun of me. And now my son's tall.
He's not that tall.
6'2"?
Yeah, he's shrinking.
Well, that's maybe the case, but he's still 6'2", and I was only 2'8", 10".
What did,
What?
what did he say? 5'12"?
5'12".
That was funny, man. We had some awesome people come to our Halloween party.
Best.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who came.
Even the people that I did not know, that like listeners, that we invited you and we trusted that you would be awesome. You were awesome. Every one of you that came
Awesome.
were awesome. My old friends and all the new friends that we made at this party, because
I
we
think
had
the biggest compliment I got from the party as the party was happening was how great our friends are.
how good the guests were at the party. Yeah.
And how comfortable everybody felt. Even the guy who threw up is great. We love him.
Very cool guy.
It's not his fault he threw up. Yep. There was a lot going around.
A lot of Jello shots.
I think I handed out over 300 Jello shots.
Yes, you did. So that's, you know.
And even if one person took one.
They were made with 99
made
alcohol.
with 99. Yeah, they were good.
I know
really
that I
good.
didn't get on in all your rounds of Jello shots, and I at least had 6.
Yeah, surprising to know that the orange fireball was the biggest success at the party.
I told you when we should have made the rest of them.
We should have made more. We
should have
only
made
bought a little
more.
bottle.
Yep.
Because we didn't know.
I had no clue. What about the whiskey?
Oh, I know. It was cherry Jello with apple flavored whiskey.
Yeah.
And those were hugely popular too.
When I was making them, I thought these smelled disgusting. Mm-hmm. But yet, when they became the Jello shot, they were amazing.
They were so good.
I never even got one of those. People
Me either.
snagged them up.
They took them. I had them on my tray, and they just came and took two at a time.
Really?
Yep.
Someone really loved those.
And then my ladies really loved the Fireball orange ones.
We'll have to make more of those.
It was so great. I was a raven, and then Karen came as the lady from the birds that was attacked by the birds.
Right. She had crows
all over.
all
over. I was like, don't mess with my people.
Brilliant. Great costumes. So we did have a costume contest. It was done by one of our guests who took it upon himself to do it. He bought a gift, and he bought an expensive gift. It was like a BDSM starter kit.
Yeah.
Right? It had like handcuffs, and
ball gag, the
whip, and some restraints and some stuff, lube, and stuff like that. And then like a $45 bullet vibrator.
Yeah.
That was a big gift that he gave.
That was a big
gift. And the winner, if you go back and look at some of the photos on Facebook and the videos, you're going to see a large man in a pink dress.
He was a prom queen.
He came as the prom queen, and his wife was the prom king. They won the costume contest because he was just so outrageous.
He sold it all night long.
I love that guy.
All night.
He
never took prom pictures with everybody.
Yeah, he did. In the picture frame. I think he even took prom pictures with the werewolf.
He might have.
He never stopped.
Never.
He killed it.
Yeah.
He was amazing. In character all night. Super funny. And then the best was that he had a big wig under his dress.
So he would pick up his dress and flash you, and it was just this big wig of pubes hanging between his legs. It was hilarious. But we also had a rabbi.
Oh, there was a rabbi here. Oh, yeah, he was circumcised.
He had a huge fake schlong. It was so great.
He opened up his coat. His big old stuffed animal cock was hanging down there.
It looked like a yard blow up.
It did. It did. It kind of did look like an inflatable wiener.
It was so big. It was as big as his thigh.
Oh, that guy was so funny, too.
So
the
funny.
devil, we had a devil here in a black and white suit.
Yeah.
And he was spinning fire. We had fire jugglers at the party.
Devil was spitting fire in my yard.
Satan.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. The belly dancers didn't show up, but that's okay. We were hoping they would.
It was cold.
It was cold, but you know what? There's always that one couple people, that show up at a party or at the camping trip that are like, oh, there's a fire here, and I'm going to be the fire person.
Yeah.
And I love those people.
Me too.
Because we had 2 fire pits and a wood-burning stove on the porch, we had the perfect amount of fire people.
Yeah.
That tended the fire all night long. I just got them started right before everybody got here. And one, I didn't even get started. A guest showed up and was like, hey, you got some paper so I can start that fire? And then she managed it all night.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Heather?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Heather. And then at one point, I looked over at the chimenea where they were all sitting around, and she had that thing just raging. It was like,
so
whoa!
big. Like the fire was coming out of it so big.
So big.
It was almost touching them. But
was
they were
great.
all warm. None of them moved.
Yeah, it was wonderful. But
I would just walk through and remind everyone, hey, just remember, we're all highly flammable.
That's everything you're wearing.
They make Halloween costumes highly flammable.
Yep. Out of fire, fun.
Out of propane.
Yeah, I don't know what they make it
What
out of.
it would be? It would be, oh my gosh. What is gas?
A propellant?
No, it's
Flammable?
no.
Accelerant?
No, you're going the wrong way. It's called something else.
Oh, I don't know.
It'll come to me.
Okay.
Anyways.
It's petroleum?
Petroleum.
There it is.
Petroleum-based products.
That's right.
Because people, if you don't know this out there, your clothes is made out of petroleum.
Yeah, anymore.
So if it's not a natural product, it's got some petroleum in there.
It's plastics.
Which means it's flammable.
Flammable.
If you don't believe me, just try it.
Yeah.
Not on you.
No,
just try
no.
it.
Yeah.
Everything is flammable these days. If you ever buy something and it smells like gas, it's because it's made with gas.
I remember you bought a purse one time.
Yeah,
it smelled so
so
strong.
bad. I took it
of
back.
Diesel fuel almost. We took it back. Anyways, so every fire pit was full and was raging. The wood burning stove.
I loved the naked and afraid couple.
That's what I was getting ready to say. One fire was completely manned by a couple that were dressed in, what do you just call those, a bodysuit?
Yeah.
And they had the leaves on them, and they were naked and afraid at the Swallows house party.
Yep.
Brilliant.
They were so
Brilliant.
great.
I love those people.
You married those people.
I married. That was Josh and Amanda. I did. I performed.
Excuse me.
Bless you. I performed their wedding ceremony, and it's been 10 years. Mm-hmm. Can you believe that?
No.
I married those people 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's exciting. And they're going strong. They got a beautiful son.
Oh, he's so cute. And he's like a mini Bear Grylls.
Yeah, he is. He really is. Yeah, that's a great way to describe it, their little son.
Yeah.
And they just seem like they're in love and happier than ever.
Yeah.
That was so great to see them. I'm so glad they came.
Me too.
And they came down from the mountains.
I know.
We got to go to their house now.
Yeah.
We are on the O's.
Yeah.
Because they have that forest home.
I know.
That you and I would love.
And they have a hot tub.
Well, then why the hell are we here?
I know.
You've got to call in sick.
I gotta go to work.
Call in sick.
I can't call in sick. It's
Hey, listen,
the first day back.
Your boss blew off the Halloween party. You can blow off your first day.
I'm gonna tell him that.
Yeah. Tell him I said so. And you're leaving a half hour early.
It was so funny. Everyone was so afraid to come to our party.
That's silly.
I don't know why. What do they think? Like open orgy?
There was no
there was
nudity.
no nudity. Not even one boob.
Yeah, the only boobs that came out were the prom queens.
Yeah.
He had his boobs out quite a bit, and they were a nice B cup.
And he was rocking that back hair in that dress.
Oh my gosh, best back hair babe I ever saw. Yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of people that said they were scared to come. You know, like some people that said they were coming, but they were frightened, but they were still going to come. And then they didn't come because they must have let their own imagination get to them.
This is what I've come to the conclusion of.
What?
They are more scared of themselves than what might actually be happening here.
Because
it was awesome. It was an awesome regular Halloween party. We just had incredible decorations and some entertainment.
Yeah, because you know what? We set up a chair, Grandma's old chair. What are those
the
called?
porn corner.
The wingback chair, and we put it in a corner behind a curtain with a little freaking 8-inch TV that has a DVD player built in, and we played a pornographic movie on it all night.
We played Pirates.
And it was
Serengeti's
Revenge.
Pirates 2. It's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out.
Even my mom was over there watching it.
Everyone was watching it.
Yeah,
it was so great.
It was a novelty thing that you just never see at parties.
No.
And
it was set up super cute.
And it was set up cute. It was set up kind of classy and tongue-in-cheek and fun. But other than that and a couple of the risque photos and the stuff that we have up, the vintage pornographic stuff that we have up that's classy and tasteful.
Yeah.
That's the only nudity. We didn't have no sex parties going on.
No sex party.
Now, you think that people think we're going to have a sex party, and so they're afraid if they come, they'll want to be in the sex party, so they don't come because they're afraid of themselves?
Yeah. That's what I think. I think that they are afraid that if they came to our party and something sexy did happen, they would be afraid of how they might react. Because maybe they want to get in on it.
Maybe they want to have a
Maybe they're a
sex
little
party.
kinky dirty and they just don't want to admit it.
Right.
Maybe they're not even strong enough to say no thank you.
Ooh, snap.
Because that's really the problem. Like, if it's your fear because you're allowing the fear to control you, right?
Yeah.
You could come to the party
Yeah.
and you could say, oh, I'm not going to drink. Just
Right.
like if there's sex things going on, you could say, oh, I'm not going to take my boobs out.
Right.
They're my boobs.
Yeah.
I don't have to take them out.
Yeah. I'm in charge.
But they just get all wrapped up in their head like something crazy is going to happen. When really, you should come to our party because people meet and like have actually gotten married. From meeting at our parties.
Yeah.
Because we have so many awesome people.
So
and if you were a single dude and didn't come, I'm just going to say,
oh my
dumb.
God.
We had so many single hot chicks here.
I had no idea there was a gaggle of girls living down the street.
I know, and they all came.
And all of them came.
They're all young, 25 to 35.
Yeah. Shocked. Even Patrick, our son, was like, who are those chicks?
Where have they
I'm
been?
like, they've been living up the street for the last 5 years. We just didn't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There was a ton of beautiful single women here, and if you didn't come because you were scared, dude.
The guys that did come, the single guys that did come, because Robert brings a whole group of guys, and most of them are single.
Yeah.
They were smart. And can we just talk about how sexy Robert looked? Robert came as like King Triton.
Triton, yeah. Man, he nailed it too. He was so, and his little tiny mermaid pants. Oh my gosh.
I know. He laughed at me. As soon as I saw him, I had to touch him, and he yells out, 15 seconds! Who had money on 15 seconds? It would only take her that long to rub me.
They did.
He looked so good.
You know, there's a lot of people that came that I did not get a photo with.
I know.
Sad, you know, Mark and Lois. There was Phantom of the Opera.
Yep.
And she was, I don't know, she was gorgeous.
Yeah, she was the lady.
And so I didn't get a picture with them. I didn't get a picture with Robert Myers or I enjoyed the costume from the throwing up guy, but I thought he was the witch doctor from Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. But he wasn't. He was from like the Prince and the Pauper.
No, the Princess and the Frog.
The Princess and the Frog. Yeah. And then there was a couple other guys that. Oh yeah, that was that one guy who showed up dressed like me.
Yeah, he came as Sean.
He
with
came
a
as
microphone.
Sean Swallow.
Yeah, it was great. You know what I thought was best is as soon as Pete walked through the door, your mom looked at him and said, "Hey, are you Sean?" And he said, Yes. He had big, giant white teeth. They were so
My
funny.
teeth don't look that big, right?
No.
Big old horse teeth?
Oh.
I got horse teeth, don't I?
You got big teeth, but no, they're beautiful.
Yeah, I saw him, and I was like, I recognize who he's dressed like. He was in full tie-dye shirt,
Karen
pants.
made that wig.
She bought the wig, and then she cut it and made it
into
into
a mohawk.
that little mohawk like I've been wearing lately in my blonde hair, and got him some teeth, pierced his ears.
Yeah.
Didn't actually pierce his ears. She hot glued. She hot glued shit to his face.
Yes.
She hot
the soul
glued.
patch that you always have.
Yeah.
And the earrings. She hot glued them to him. I had no idea.
I feel so bad.
I thought, why did you hot glue them to him when you used spirit gum on your own womb?
Yeah, right.
You know what? There's a little payback there, maybe.
Probably.
Seems like that's a little
that
payback.
seems mean.
So great.
But anyways,
she tried to get him to keep the wig on in bed.
I heard.
Tell you?
Yeah, I heard. I saw that on Facebook. I could have gone without knowing that.
That's so great.
The worst part is that he probably left it on.
Yeah, I hope he did. I walked right in the door and walked right up to him and said, "Oh my God, I almost just walked right in and kissed you. I thought you were Sean." And she said, "He's been waiting for that all night."
I bet he was. They had a great time. He actually texted me this morning.
They were so much fun.
They were great. Everyone was so
Pete came
much
as you.
fun.
Karen came as a lady from the Birds.
Yeah.
The Alfred Hitchcock movie, which I usually play at the Halloween parties.
Yep.
And this year I decided not to.
This year we played Friday the 13th on one TV and then Pirates on the little
one.
Little TV.
I really loved our decorations this year.
I love the decorations so much I don't even want to take them down.
I know.
Ooh, we did have one decoration mishap. Someone knocked over a cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Full of oddities, but I don't think we lost anything. We lost a small glass bottle.
Right. So we had that happen, and we had someone throw up.
Well, someone throw up, and that was really not bad. Really, no alcohol spills, no major incidences. And the dude threw up on the floor, and he was sitting there looking at it, and I made him get up and clean it up.
Yeah,
I'm like, what in the hell are you doing?
It was so great because their son walked in the door, and he was like, Mom, what's happening? And I saw that guy threw up, and he goes, Dad's making him clean it up? I said, yeah. He goes, oh my God, he's totally dadding him right now.
I did.
Yeah.
He's a kid in his 20s. I'm not afraid to tell him what to do. And then his buddies just jumped in and started cleaning. I made him stop.
Yeah.
I said, you stop cleaning up for him and you get his ass.
That was his boyfriend.
Well, that was nice of his boyfriend to do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Ooh, it was rough.
it was rough. And
You know what? He did a good job.
I got the
And then he rallied.
I got the carpet cleaner out and I made him shampoo the freaking carpet.
Yep.
And then he was apologizing. I said, you know what? You took care of your mess.
Yeah.
You got your shit together,
Yeah.
and that's what matters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then he stayed with his friends a while longer.
He did. He hung out for a little while longer, and now his friends are sending us money on Venmo. So all in all, it worked out good. And like, this little piece of carpet needed cleaned anyway.
Yeah, right? It's clean now.
Yeah.
It was super great. And then can we just talk about Joe, who was the devil, who came. We had never met him before. And he came as the devil and hung out and partied. And then he spun fire.
He spun the fire. He juggled fire. Satan juggled fire in our backyard.
It was awesome. And that video is all over Facebook, too. A whole bunch of people are posting it.
I think
I just posted pictures in the group. I'll have to share them out.
I think that that guy was a doctor.
Oh, yeah, I might have been.
I think that guy was a surgeon or something. Because one of our friends is a surgical assistant. So he had a bunch of hot single surgical assistant chicks here for you guys that didn't come.
PAs, yep.
And PAs and all kinds of cool people.
Yeah.
And in great costumes.
Yeah.
And so they all had some cool skill, or they were just all very cool people, man.
We had a naughty nun who was getting everyone trashed.
Trash.
She's walking around handing out edible cookies that Luis made, so you know they're good.
Yeah.
And joints, little pinner joints. And she's handing out freaking shots. It's in her purse. She have all her joints, have just shooters in there. And she's just handing them out. And then she passed out, and everyone was like, where's the nun?
Where's the nun? Where's the nun?
Yes, she's so great. They came and actually stayed at our house. We love that family.
Wonderful people. That was Francine, Luis, and Katrina. Good group. Great people.
That's who brought the keg.
Yeah, we need to hang out with those people more. We need to invite them to everything.
They're so fun.
Best green chili maker in the world, that woman. I'm saying that in front of my wife, who makes me the best green chili.
Listen, my mom came to the Halloween party and she's like, what is this? And I said green chili, and she gave me that look like, yeah, right.
She rolled her eyes.
Yeah. And I said, well, I don't know, Mom, Francine made it. It's pretty good. She said everything she makes is good. So my mom tasted it, put the lid back on the crock pot, and said, okay, I'm just gonna take this and go home.
It was so good, man. Her green chili is so good.
We had so much fun. So much fun. And and it continued over into Sunday.
We had some beer pong. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Someone was handing out mushrooms.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of those.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure how that happened.
Me either.
We didn't know anything about that.
Nope. Not until later.
But now that I was privy to that information, that explains some of the incidences that happened early in the night.
With
that
her?
were like, what is going on with you? Why are you so messed up?
Acting this way?
But now we know why.
Yeah.
Because she had secretly been dosing everyone with mushrooms.
Well, not everyone.
Well, not
I
everyone.
think just people she was trying to get it on with.
Yeah, she was trying to get it on. She'd have had some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle if she'd have got to. There was a guy showed up as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and every time I looked at him, he had on another mask.
Yeah.
He just
By the end of the night, he had on all 4 masks. You could see him. Red, green, blue.
Yeah.
All of them stacked
he
up.
was every Ninja Turtle at once.
It was
It was
freaking
great.
hilarious.
It was hilarious. It was great. Best party we've ever had. I'm ready to have another one with the same group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
It was just one of the... Someone told me it was like you see parties on movies and in shows and in movies and stuff, and you're like, no one has parties like that. That's not a real party. We had a movie party.
Yeah,
We had a freaking movie party.
Yeah,
here.
we did. It was
killer.
packed all the way out. There were people out front.
Yep.
There were people out back.
Everywhere.
There were people in the garage.
Yeah.
There were people in the house.
There were people in the garage making custom made shots in chocolate dipped shot glasses.
Were good. I handed those out too. So they took a little plastic cup and they dipped it in chocolate, and then we poured into the chocolate cup orange tequila.
Yeah.
Was in one of them, and then Bailey's with chocolate syrup in it was in the other one.
Yeah. And people love that Bailey's one.
Man, those shots were gone. They brought 2 bottles of tequila.
Wow.
And they were gone. And 2 bottles of Bailey's, and they were gone.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Plus the 300 Jello shots that I made and handed out.
The guy dressed as Mayhem.
Yeah. Oh, he was awesome.
Loved the vodka shot or the tequila.
Yeah.
He was very cool. He was a guy dressed as Mayhem, and his wife was dressed as Flo. We had a flow of flows.
We had an overflow of flows.
We had an overflow of flows. There was at least 5 flows here.
There was 3.
There
was 3.
You sure there wasn't at least 4?
No, there was 3. Because Mayhem
and
Flo, and then Jake from State Farm and Flo, and then one more Flo. There were 3.
Oh, Michelle Flo.
Michelle Flo.
Yeah. And Michelle Flo, she came with a Chewbacca.
And my beautiful models showed up.
Gorgeous. They're telling you.
This was a great party.
Yeah. It was there were beautiful people here.
Yeah.
And not just you and I, other ones as well. Yeah. And I was the best dog, the Chapman bounty hunter.
Man.
Mahalo, brother.
What'd you keep saying?
I forget to say mahalo, and I kept saying, orale. Because I identify with the Mexican people, not the Hawaiian. So I was trying to say mahalo. And what's the other one? Aloha.
That's what you'd say, mahalo and aloha. And I'm single now. Best dead.
That's dead. What's up, ladies?
That's what you kept saying.
Hey, you gotta, the dog's gotta live, honey.
It was fun.
Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. We didn't go to bed till 5 o'clock in the freaking morning.
Yeah, and then you had to get up and go to
Who does that?
work it.
How am I even able to do that?
I don't know.
It must have been the Jello shots and the excitement
Yeah.
and the house full of people that
Yeah.
wouldn't leave.
No, it wasn't that they wouldn't leave. It was just like all of a sudden, it was 5 a.m.
True, we were just here having fun.
We were all hanging out in the kitchen. We were outside. Everyone was doing cake stands.
Oh, that's right, cake stands.
At 3 a.m,
Oh,
cake
I
stands.
forgot. That little girl did the best cake stand out of all those boys.
Little Gracie.
Yep.
Yeah, she's pretty great. And Chad, he was out there doing cake stands and push-ups.
Yes, he was.
And so they're out there doing cake stands. And then this crazy tornado wind comes through.
The storm.
Like crazy. And then everyone's like, oh my God. Now everyone is running through the yard, picking up chairs, pulling everything to the patio, pulling decorations out of
That's
the trees.
the best way to clean up.
Yeah.
Get everyone to do it.
And then we all run inside and it's 3 a.m. So then we just keep drinking in the kitchen. And then people started going to bed and passing out and
Calling it Ubers. I've tried to walk out with just about everyone who got into a lift and warn them that they just were leaving the most epic party ever.
When Grace and Patrick and them were on their way home, they said she's so drunk that she's like, give me a 5-star rating, give me a 5-star rating. And then she's all, take me to the liquor store. And the driver was like, well, it's 4:45 in the morning. The liquor stores aren't open yet. And she's like, I need a liquor store. And he was like, are you sure you don't need some ibuprofen? And she's like, I'll take that too. All morning she's here drinking. And she's like, my head hurts so bad as she's just drinking that beer. I just got such a headache just drinking that beer.
Bud Light from the keg.
I said, it'll get better.
So I cannot drink keg beer. Keg beer trashes me, and I don't know why, but it just messes me up.
Yeah.
I do not like tap beer at all.
Yeah. No.
I feel like I was making us cocktails like vodka, and I think I made us a vodka Rockstar once.
Yeah. I didn't have that.
Oh, that's we were doing shots before, the Rockstar shots, and then I
had one drink.
Yeah, and I made them with the seltzers, and then I don't know. I only
had
made
one
one
drink, and that was it. And then I had some Jello
I was
shots.
just too busy to try and make a cocktail.
I didn't even get to smoke with anybody, nothing. I was just like, there were so many people that I had to see and talk to, and I was handing out Jello shots, and I was handing out all the other shots. It was like, and every time I emptied my tray, I turned around, and there was a whole new group of people that I had to go get Jello shots
That
for.
needed shots. I noticed at one point in the night you moved into a bigger tray.
I did.
Yeah.
I had to go to the big round skull tray.
Yeah, because that little Ouija board tray wasn't doing it.
No, and I was trying to be conservative because I always get people so drunk.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to be conservative. And then I was like, holy shit, this is a raging party.
Yeah, let's get some Jello shots flowing.
That's great.
Man, so today you're going to go to work.
Work.
I'm going to get plates for the car. I'm going to do my duties, my man duties.
Are you going to set up the hot tub? Because now it's time for the hot tub.
I am going to do what we talked about last night. I'm going to inventory all my lumber and see what I've got to build a wall out there. And then I might go price some lumber as well. But I don't know. I'm afraid to set the hot tub up because of the fact that it faces to the north. And all these fucking storms come in from the north.
Well, that's why we need
and
to build
it blows all the snow and all the leaves, especially into that corner of the patio.
Right.
So I'm hesitant to even set it up until I have a wall.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's breaking my heart.
You got to clean it out if it gets all full in there.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And the leaves are falling. So
totally. So it's already needs to be completely emptied and swept, obviously, and all that stuff. And then
Ooh, I'm hungry.
By the time the wall gets built, it'll be full again of leaves and crap that I got to sweep out. And so I just don't.
Looks like you guys are building a wall this week.
That's kind of what I feel like. I'm trumping it this week first. I'm not trumping. I'm building a wall in my backyard.
Yeah, because he still hasn't built
Just
that
because
wall.
there's a Mexican in the house doesn't have anything to do with me building a wall.
I'm on this side of the wall.
Yeah, you're on the good side. They're both good sides.
I'm on this side of the wall. That's funny.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I've been thinking about with the hot tub.
I'm tired.
Want it.
I gotta work.
I want that hot tub right now. I feel like that it would be very beneficial for you to be in before you go to work. Mm-hmm. But
that'll be next week.
It says it goes to 109. Mm-hmm. That's hot.
While you're out, look for chemicals. You got to go to Walmart. They usually sell them there.
I was going to go to a hot tub place, but I think Walmart's okay.
They usually have them there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's where we always bought them before.
I know, but...
I wish I'd have kept those.
Well, who knew we were going to be gifted another hot tub by Sharon.
Shannon. Get it right.
Shannon and Sharon, they mix
I
them up.
love those Shannon and Danny.
Shannon and Danny, I found out at the frickin' party. Danny's a guitar player. Like a really good guitar player. How
did we not know that?
That's what I told him when I punched him in his groin. He says he owns 7 guitars.
I didn't see any of those guitars.
They're all in cases in his closet. He said. That's why I said I was at your house for hours, and you had 7 guitars in there, and we didn't. And I had no idea.
And everyone knows that you're a musician.
Yeah. I said we could have been jamming. I said that's it. We're jamming. So that was what we talked about, and I didn't find that out until he was leaving.
Yeah.
Because he was dressed like a surfer rocker or whatever surfer, and so we somehow started talking about music.
I felt like he was dressed like you too.
I kind of did too.
But then once he saw Pete, he was like, "Oh shoot,
I'm a surfer." What's funny is when we were at the costume store and we were looking at costumes, and I was like, "Oh, here's a policeman," or "Oh, I'll go to the career section. Do you think they'll have a radio guy in the career section?" And I remember I asked her, I said, "What would they dress up for? Look like me?" And then the dude showed up dressed totally like me.
Like totally, like when you woke up Sunday, you looked just like Pete did the night before.
Yeah, we were wearing the same Crocs.
I know.
He was wearing Crocs.
That was so funny. Karen did a great job because she got all that together.
Best ever. Oh yeah,
so she did a great job.
That was planning.
My gosh.
That was planning. So, hot tub party. It should take about 30 hours to heat that sucker up. So I'm thinking if I can get the wall built, it's Monday, Tuesday, 24. We could be soaking in there by Thursday. My mom will be working.
Yeah.
She goes to work at 10 p.m. so we can have 10 p.m. parties. So we can invite people over at 9:45. come on over to the house.
What in the hell, right? What in the hell?
Because I also spoke to about 6 or 8 people at the party who are expecting to come over here and naked hot tub.
Yeah.
They want their very first naked hot tub experience to be with us in our backyard.
Sure. They talk a big game.
They sure do until things are swinging.
Till people get
Till
naked.
I'm standing there naked. Looking at them like, what are you doing with your pants on? You know?
New rule, you got to take your pants off first.
Well, yeah, you got to take your pants off first. Oh, me?
No, they.
They do. Oh, that's good. I'm always the first one naked.
Uh-huh. It's you. That's just you.
Yeah, I just hate clothes.
That's just you. You're in only pants right now.
Yeah. And I'm barely wearing those.
Mm-hmm.
They're hanging off of me. And they're sweats, which means they're going to be off soon.
Yeah, he only wears sweats for about 10 minutes.
Our room is so cold.
Yeah.
And then I get downstairs where the heater is, and I just want to be in my underwear, and then I want to just sit on a towel.
I told someone that at the party. I was like, man, we don't force you to do anything.
Yeah.
If you show up and you're like, I need a butt towel, I'll get you one. I
Totally.
don't judge. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Do whatever you want
That's
here.
how the world should be.
This is a safe space for expression.
We had people mingling.
Oh,
it
the
was
whole
so
Poly
fun.
crew was here, and they were dressed as the Star Wars franchise.
Oh, yeah, they were fun.
Yeah, there was enough of them to cover most of the cast
Yeah.
and an extra.
What did we have? We had Leia.
Princess
we had
Leia.
Chewbacca. We had
So you had Leia, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Chewbacca, R2-D2,
C-3PO.
C-3PO.
Yeah. I think that's all.
So no Luke.
No Luke.
Nah,
No.
he'd have been the odd
You
man
know why?
out.
Because he's a pussy.
Hey,
No
Luke.
one likes Luke.
Luke is not-
Luke, drink your blue milk,
That
Luke.
was his aunt. You hate his aunt, not
No,
Luke.
I hate Luke. I
When
hate
she
Luke.
yells for him, and when they're on that planet, whatever. it's called. It's just 3PO.
He is the worst character in the whole movie,
He is-
and the whole movie
Listen,
is about him.
Luke's a little whiny.
He is a wussy.
He's not a wussy.
He is too.
He's
and
a Jedi master.
And he's a crybaby.
Well-
Listen, he didn't become a master until the last one when he was so old. And he
Not true. He was a Jedi master in Return of the Jedi.
No,
Because he was the Jedi that returned
no,
as a master.
no.
Listen, you can't hate on Luke. Obviously, they were hating on Luke too, because nobody wanted to be Luke.
Yeah, because he's a wussy.
Even
And he made out with his sister. Come on, go ahead, say it. Who hasn't? I can see it
Did you
on your lips coming right
Did you
off.
see
your-
Leia? I mean, come on.
Oh, she was hot.
She was a cutie.
Yeah, Leia was looking good.
Yeah.
Now, I almost got Leia out of her clothes. But-
she was lifting that dress. She was,
It was so cold. So was the naughty nun. Did you see her sexy stockings?
No.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Man.
Francine had on some sexy stockings. I told her, I said, ooh, leave it up like that. I like
I
it.
never saw it up and I wanted to.
She's so fun. She's so fun. I love that lady.
She was great.
She's beautiful, too.
Wow.
Absolutely.
No, the Princess Leia was almost going to break out her lightsabers, but she didn't. I mean, it was cold,
It's cold.
and that was a full-length gown. I felt like we decided more than just the. We'd have had to see it all. She
Yeah,
had to
you
take
had to take it all off.
like a jumper
It didn't split up the front.
or the back. It went on from the top.
Top down.
Yeah. I was running around giving everybody tushy squeezes.
I know.
Yeah, like the dog.
He didn't do that.
He would.
No, that's Morty from
Balls, models.
yes, Ballstein models.
Tushy squeeze!
Yes,
I felt like it was the right party.
Zoolander.
It was the right party for the dog.
You're tushy squeezing. That's funny. It was funny, man. So many people everywhere. I'm just trying to even remember them all, you know? It's like, golly.
It's hard to remember them all. When you see the video of the guys juggling the fire, I tried to kind of walk around so you could see some of the crowd. It's like, holy moly, who's that person? I didn't know who the woman in the lederhosen with her husband was until the end.
Was
all
it
night.
Sabin?
Mm-hmm. And her husband.
They are funny. And
Super fun.
she's coming on the podcast. We're going to talk about nudity.
Are we going to talk about grammar and she's going to give me a lesson on punctuation?
You know why she's good at grammar and punctuation?
Why?
Because she's German and she had to learn English.
Oh. Well, fine.
Most people,
I had to learn English.
yeah, but that's your first language, so you don't really learn it.
You just hear it.
Yeah. And she had to learn it because she spoke German.
Well, I bet you she is bad at grammar in German.
Maybe we'll ask her when we have her on the podcast.
No, I do not like the grammar Nazis on Facebook. I will be honest. They come at me because
that's because of your past.
I'm not a good speller, okay? I'm not a good punctuationer. But the way that she was able to present it was very kind, and it was easier for me to receive. But I understand where she's coming from. But if someone else would like to take over writing all of this and typing it all in, that would be great.
Right.
Wink, wink. I'm looking at the other person involved.
I'm not looking
I
at
know
you.
You're looking at your phone.
Yeah, because we got a guest coming on this week.
We do?
Yeah, on Wednesday.
We do?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, I'm telling you right now.
Okay. Oh, Mayhem from the party and his wife Flo, they're coming on too.
This week?
No, but another time. Because they're cool, and I'll tell you about that another time. Who's coming on?
Melinda.
Who?
Melinda.
Oh, Melinda showed up
Yeah, Melinda showed up.
with her creepy goggles. What were they called? Tongue and contacts.
I
Those
love those
white
contacts.
creep me out. I remember her telling me she was leaving. Was she going to another party or something?
No, she was driving.
She's doing Lyft.
Yeah, she was driving Lyft, and so she just stopped in.
Ah, that's cool.
And then she was gonna go out
Took a
and drive
break,
more.
came and ate some food. There was so much food
She
here.
ate food. She didn't drink anything.
No, she's driving. That makes sense. But I did see her, and she was
After
awesome. So she's coming tomorrow after 5 p.m.
Wednesday,
5 p.m. Oh, so we're going to get a double
and then
cast.
on the 25th, we're doing paranormal.
That's Friday?
Yeah,
Friday night?
yeah.
Oh, we're going to get to 2 double pods this week? Woo!
We'll guess things. The Friday will probably be a double podcast because we'll do one in the morning and then we'll do the paranormal ghost hunt in Littleton.
Woo!
Friday night. Come on, ghosts.
Now, this one I'm a little freaked out about. Because we're going to a house that even I think could be haunted.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of old houses in downtown Littleton.
A lot. Well,
Yeah.
there's a lot of history here.
And we should go to the cemetery.
Let's go. We'll walk down there. It's not that far of a walk from the museum.
We could just cruise right over. They were supposed to come, but they had something come up.
Yeah. He had unexpectedly
No, just couldn't
had
come.
something come up.
That's later.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
No, it was okay.
And then there was another guest that got in a car wreck.
Oh, yeah, on the way down.
Yes.
They were on the way to the party and got hit by a 17-year-old with no insurance.
Oh, man, I hope they're okay.
I do too. They were at the hospital yesterday. Seatbelt bruise is pretty bad, I guess.
Seatbelt bruise. Never even thought of that.
Yeah, across his abdomen.
Oh. Wow. I wonder. Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, we just hope they get better soon.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Praying for you. Let us know
Yeah.
what happens. But what a
Crazy
bummer,
night.
right?
Crazy. It was just wild everywhere that night. All right, well, Friday night we're going ghost hunting. Wednesday we're going to talk to body modificator. Right?
No, we'll probably talk to Melinda mostly about her makeup and her art.
Her life.
Yeah, because she does so many fun, amazing things.
Traveling
And
to
then she
Japan.
just split her tongue.
Oof.
So far. That was so far.
That seems, I didn't see it Saturday. But that seems painful.
She said it was. But we'll talk about that.
Because I got my tongue pierced, in the 90s when it was cool. And that hurt so bad. Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. Whew. Almost worse than my belly button. I read a thing yesterday I think it was, that said 1 out of 4 women has a tramp stamp on the lower back tattoo,
Yeah.
I wonder what the number is of men that got the belly button piercing
I don't
and
know.
don't have it anymore.
I don't know.
Well, Marlon and I both. That's 2 out of 2 right there. Next
Hey,
door
listen,
neighbors.
You guys meeting up with each other like that is That I don't even know.
We did not meet up over a belly button piercing.
No, I mean living next to each other, because I've been with you for 20 years and have never met another man that had his belly button pierced until we met the neighbor.
Well, yeah, and then him and I are so similar.
So
in
similar.
a lot of other ways that it makes sense. He would be just as silly.
At least he didn't pierce his tongue, too.
He may have. We didn't
Did
ask
he pierce his nose? You should have asked him.
Why? Because I pierced my nose.
Yeah.
I did that for a girl. That's why I
You
did my belly button,
You did
too.
all of them for
Yeah,
girls.
I didn't get my belly button pierced because it was the dude thing. Chick wanted me to.
Right.
So I did it.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then I took it out. I think I took it out. I don't even remember why I took it out.
Which one?
Oh, I took out the belly button thing, I think, once because I had to get an x-ray.
Yeah.
And I never put it back in.
Yeah. And that was after you met me, so you had it in a long time.
No. Really?
Yeah.
I was wearing that jewelry when I met you?
Yeah.
Oh,
And your tongue, yeah. The only one you didn't have was your beautiful nose ring.
You're so silly.
And all those things still did not turn me off.
Huh. All right, well, I've got to go. We've got to go.
I gotta go.
Yep.
I'm the one who has a job today.
You have a job?
Hey, come in and see me at St. Nick's. If
Go
you
to-
haven't
yep.
ever been there, come in.
Totally. I got to make you some breakfast.
Yep.
You got to be there at 9:30?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, balls. Okay. Love you, people.
Love you,
Say
people.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a wonderful Monday.
Thanks, you too.
I was talking to them. But
I know you were, but I gotta go to work, so I took it too. Talking to all of us out
Yeah,
there.
you too. You have a good day as well.
Goodbye.
Bye.